Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Just Fine the Way They Are, From Dirt Roads to Railroads to Interstates, by Connie Nordhielm Wooldridge, narrated by Jonathan Hogan, and directed by Teresa Bucheister.
Mr. John Slack, the tavern keeper, was not happy. He was not happy at all. The year was 1805, and two high-minded senators, one from Ohio and one from Connecticut, were telling the U.S. Congress that the United States needed a national road so the folks who lived in the East could get to the Ohio River. According to these two fancy-talking senators, a national road would cement the Union and make the crooked ways straight and the rough ways smooth. The trouble was, the road they had in mind would pass right by John Slack's tavern at the top of Laurel Hill in Pennsylvania, and John Slack liked the dirt road that was already there just fine. Wagon drivers would stay the night at his tavern when their wagons got stuck in the mud coming up the hill. They'd spend the next day digging out and bed down at his tavern for another night. Same thing would happen on the return trip. The way John Slack saw it, a good road was bad for business, and he wanted none of it. Things were just fine the way they were. But Congress went and built the national road anyway. And did the dang thing stop when it reached the Ohio River in 1816? No, sir, it did not. By 1833, the road stretched all the way to Columbus, Ohio. Then it kept going till it crossed Indiana and half of Illinois to the capital city of Vandalia, where in 1839 it stopped dead in its tracks. It stopped because of arguments over money and about which way it should go from there, and because of the small fact that the capital of Illinois was no longer in Vandalia. It had up and moved to Springfield. So there was no reason for the road to be where it had gotten itself. But most folks didn't agree with John Slack's bad opinion of the national road. Most folks thought it was a real fine thing. They thought it was the main street of America, where ideas and people and things to sell moved back and forth across the country. Living near the national road was pure excitement. Little boys watched huge Conestoga wagons, long lines of them, pass through their towns carrying freight. They went to bed dreaming of driving one of those very wagons when they grew up. Or they dreamed of driving one of the stagecoaches that...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?